to give you my perspective on Bronny James, he's been pushed since high school to be the next thing. And you know, ESPN, these other people did their thing to try to get him that way. He was above average as a high school player. As in, he averaged probably like 14 points or something like that, and somehow he skipped over people to still become a McDonald's All-American. I get it. Look who his dad is. If that was my son and I had that power, I'll get that too.
Not the McDonald's All-American game. Like, that's fucked up, really, though.
But if
played his way into the McDonald's American game.
Nah, he did it.
He did. He just didn't get it off his name.
He jumped over people the week before, 2 weeks before it was time for the game, and he did not do better than those guys, especially one guy that killed him about 4 times in a row in high school.
Didn't he up like the ranking like what, up 100 people, something like that?
I think it was 15 people. He somehow jumped. Not only that, he went to the game. He played as a role player in the game.
He's a role player. You want him to be LeBron James.
We're talking about an All-American game. He played comfortable as a role player in that game because we all saw the end of the game, DJ Wagner and Collier going at each other, and he played the role player. He goes to college. Yes, he has his cardiac arrest. Too much cocaine to me, if you leave it up to me.
Hey, don't say that. Don't start that.
Too much cocaine to me.
Too much cocaine and white bitches.
When he got there and he finally started playing, you saw he was a role player. People said, the LeBron fanatics, oh, he just came back from cardiac arrest.
I mean, that's exactly right. I mean, what the fuck?
Cardiac
cardiac.
He's still
he
playing.
He almost been playing that year, to be honest.
He's still playing 20-plus minutes a game some games.
He shouldn't be doing that, though.
Your cardiac arrest doesn't stop your jump shot.
Wait a minute. Don't talk about his jump shot, because when he was open, he made 19 out of 20 while they was practicing.
But that's the next thing. There was no defender. So right now in college, you saw that he struggles.
Most of the people hold on, Alan. Most of the people in the NBA are open. They just can't make them. Now he's making them 19 out of 20.
A lot of people make their own shots. As
he's
a 6'1",
he's trying to make him to his dad. He's not his dad.
No, because his dad.
He's a role player.
His dad is 6'9" and built like a Mack truck. His dad could get to the lane anytime. What I'm trying to say, as a guy at 6'1" that's gonna have the ball in his hand, he's not skilled enough yet to get his own shot.
I think he should have had like another 1 or 2 years before he actually went into the league.
Exactly.
Why?
Exactly.
It's about potential. When you're
his
young,
name ring bells.
Exactly,
that potential will always be there.
It's just like fucking Caitlin Clark. Name rings bells. Your name brings tickets. Put him in the G League for a year or two. He would learn more in the G League about being professional than he would be sitting on the fucking college bench.
It goes back to saying he's LeBron James' son.
He can sit on the damn bench.
If he goes back to college, it's okay. It's okay.
In a real fact, he's probably going to be the most wealthiest second rounder in the history of the game,
exactly.
Not including foreign players. Like he's already financially stable before he even got into the league. You don't really even need to be in the NBA, honestly. Like, so it is kind of like taking somebody else's spot a little bit.
That's his dream. No, you can't get mad at his dream. He wants to play professional basketball.
Life is life. People are gonna take another motherfucking spot.
Right.
Doesn't matter if you get a helping hand. But
like, this is the last job where illiterate ass niggas can get a fucking job. Okay. You usually get a motherfucking nigga that's 6'6" is probably doing security somewhere or fucking working at your factory or somewhere. You know what I'm saying? This is the last place where a big nigga can go and be a millionaire. And you know what I'm saying?
Just ask Tony Snell about it.
Hold on.
Autistic motherfucker that couldn't. I mean, okay, well, I'm gonna fall back. But look,
I'm not. You got it right.
Yeah, but he's autistic and he's in the league and he's a millionaire.
So hold on. So you saying that these GMs should not use Bronny James to draft him and get LeBron? Yes or no?
Who wants LeBron right now? He's old. That's another thing.
LeBron still got 2 good years left.
First and foremost,
at LA Fitness, yeah,
I will do it because LeBron James still brings people to the stands. For the simple fact, he's pushed by ESPN, NBA TV. That's that main focal point is still pushing LeBron because they haven't found another superstar. So I'm not saying that I wouldn't join the
Hey,
gimmick.
no, take that back though. They have found another superstar. They haven't found the superstar that's marketable enough like LeBron James.
Yeah, because Anthony Edwards is a little too country.
Everybody fucks it up. Zion got too fat. John Morant wants to play with guns. Tatum too quiet. Donovan Mitchell off the radar playing.
Is Tatum lineup real though? Is that lineup real though, G? Or is that fucking Beijing? I'm my bad, cause I ain't, if anybody know me, I'm jealous of that nigga headline.
Jealous of grown man niggas headline.
I am. That hairline be too fresh, fam. It don't be out of place like Jalen Rose though.
But like he said, there's no real stars right now that's gonna take the league to the next level. You know what I'm saying? It was Dwight Howard, but you see how that ended. See how that worked out. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to groove Dwight Howard. You remember? He was trying to get his puppet. No. Dwight Howard won the next.
No change.
Nah. Dwight Howard never even got a commercial because they knew what he was doing behind the scenes.
They had him in that pink dress. You know what I'm saying?
Can't have the butt pirate as your
Dwight Howard
as the face of the NBA.
Never next. And they don't want a foreign player being next to Joker. You can't understand him. Luka his accent is too thick. Kyrie smoked too much weed and want to be fucking ancestor. You know what I'm saying? So no.
The NBA did it right. After Grant Hill went down, after Kobe Bryant had the whole sex scandal.
Misunderstanding.
That's why I said scandal.
I just want fucking ass. My bad. I'm sorry. We got our signals crossed.
They made sure they groomed LeBron James since he was a junior, senior in high school to be at this point in his life. And the NBA has not found the next person for that to groom because every time they get close to it, they fuck it up. Half of the time because they paying these people too much money. LeBron James didn't come in the league with an NBA contract after 2 years. That's $180 million.
So hold on. So
he
y'all
had 90. He had $90 million in the Hummer though.
$90 million.
So y'all don't think Ant's next? Ant gotta be next.
He gotta get his little dialogue a little better. He's a little too country, but I think he athletically he is the next.
If you see Ant's commercials, everything's quick. There's not a lot of lines.
Wait, you see that movie he was in with what's the white boy name? Happy Gilmore.
Hergorniez, whatever his name is. Yeah,
the hustle with
Hergomez.
He was awesome in that. So how can you say that?
His lines wasn't that much. He played himself.
I might have to watch that again.
He played himself. He played an NBA player.
You saw he's like Michael B. Jordan and Creed.
That's like Shaq being good in Blue Chips. He played himself.
Oh yeah.
That was Shaq's best role. Though.
Why? Because he played himself.
Kazan was all right. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
That movie didn't exist.
Kazan.
They keep telling you that movie didn't exist.
Still.
Get better Sinbad. The real Kazan.
Okay. But yeah, man, I just feel like, I don't know, I'm not going to say, if I was Bronny James, I wouldn't want to be in that position where people are not looking at me as a respectable player, like somebody that's holding my hand to get me in the league. I just don't, as a player, you want to, stand as your own and want to make your own legacy, and I think at this time is just, unfortunately, he had to go through that.
But I'm saying he does want to make his own legacy. He doesn't even want to play with his dad. You know what I'm saying? He wants to play against them.
That's the play.
If I'm Bronny James right now, I'll go back to college. I'll go to a team like Texas, UConn, where you can either flourish and you're not playing with a lot of big names.
So hold on. You got to explain. Go deeper to me why he should go back to college.
Because
no Diddy. I just heard that shit.
he needs to learn how to become a point guard.
Okay.
He needs to learn how to become a better shooter.
So he should go back to the develop, not for a better draft spot.
Exactly. Because it doesn't. He's gonna get drafted regardless.
Okay, he's gonna get drafted regardless.
But
so hold on.
We're talking about longevity.
So he cannot learn that while being in the league to become a better player.
No.
Get the fuck out of here.
No.
What player to actually learn in the league? It's all about opportunity. If he gets the opportunity for that, yeah.
They made a fucking award for it. Most improved player.
But that most improved.
It's a reason why somebody gets it.
Those most improved players jump from like 15 points to like 20 points, 12 points to 18 points.
And Bronny's gonna jump from 4.8 to goddamn it 12 points a game and get most improved.
Look, most improved. I'm gonna tell you what most improved player. Most improved player is when they fire the coach, and then there's one that realized they got a new system and actually let them play. Because a lot of people can get most improved player.
Who was most improved this year?
What's in that dude from the 76ers? What's his name?
Maxey, right?
Maxey, yeah.
What did Maxey average like his first year? Like 12 points?
Yeah.
To like 23 points?
Maxey was
24
playing
points?
with fucking James Harden though. It was fucked up anyway.
No, that was his second year last year.
I know he got most improved from last year to this year.
But 12.
It's not most improved in
Last
career.
year,
It's most improved
he averaged
season.
like 17, 18 points. Just going off the top of my head and trying to remember. But this year was 20 plus. Look what the most improved have turned into. We're not talking about a 4 points to 12 points. No, you're supposed to do that.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm saying most improved season. You talking about most improved career. It's not who had the most improved career. It's about most improved season to season. He had James Harden on his team, so he had to step back. And James Harden probably taught him how to get from 17 points to 25 points easily by going to the free throw line.
The only thing James Harden taught him that if you give him an extra $100 in that VIP, that's the only thing James Harden taught him. Other than that, dude was already nice. Who really should have won it to me was Kobe White. Kobe White actually improved this.
Exactly. What did Kobe White average last year to this year?
I think he was like, 14 to 10, something like that last year.
But he got it because Zach LaVine went down though. Always, it's a reason why he started scoring more points.
But that's
LaVine. That's why we was trying to trade
the
LaVine.
NBA
though.
next man up.
Yeah.
But like you
No,
think
nigga. That's why we was trying to trade Zach LaVine because we saw the potential in Kobe White and he was playing like a baller.
We trading Zach LaVine because he's too moo LaVine. Okay. And he supposed to have been traded a long time ago. And they
trying to get rid of that contract.
They never shouldn't have signed him for that 200. They should have let him go to Portland. And that's the bottom line with that.
That's what happens when the Bulls take a guy that came off the bench and try to make him into a superstar. Just because you're an all-star, that don't mean you're a superstar.
You've been on the bench since college, right? In UCLA, you played on the bench, right?
And just like old Bulls fashion, $200 million. Let's give it to him.
So you think they should get Patrick that max contract he want to? Right.
Flower boy?
Then. That's what
Flower
I'm saying.
boy?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Flower boy?
Flower boy. Lonzo Ball dunking. Y'all excited?
He ain't going to be dunking for the Bulls probably.
Hey, that nigga becoming a podcast host now. You know what I'm saying? You see more of his podcast than him about dribbling or any basketball activities.
Nah, man. I don't want to. It's bad enough Paul George got one.
His daddy taught him and his brother right. Get the money, act injured. When LaMelo Ball gonna play a game?
You know, they blaming it on the shoes. That's the excuse for the ball players. It's always the shoes is the problem.
It's like Shaq shoes, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They explode all the goddamn time. They cheap for a reason.
All right. Speaking of exploding, and that's not a good segue for this one, but the way they have been doing Caitlin Clark in the WNBA, how you been feeling about that?
Man, them grown women not playing with that little ass girl. They told you. Diana Taurasi told us that when Caitlin Clark came in, these are grown women who got baby daddies at home and kids or they baby mamas, whatever. I don't never judge.
They are the baby daddies.
Who playing for mortgages, but they gonna thank Caitlin Clark for getting them more money and getting more eyes on the game. They flying charter flights now. So in the long run, it's a great thing, but in the short run, she gonna struggle. With anybody that's in new field, you're gonna struggle being a rookie. It takes time to develop skills and learn a different, being a professional at your craft. That's it.
Caitlin Clark is a decent player. I think
she's better than decent, my boy.
She's a decent player.
She's better than decent.
She was a great college player. She's a decent player. I'm not going to say better because she's only 3 games in. The bitch going to need some time.
First off, the bitch got a jump shot out this world.
Yeah,
right?
There's a lot of people that got a jump shot.
Me, nigga, shit.
Exactly. Look where we at.
Doing a podcast.
The person with that stood out of all the rookies ever is Candace Parker. We ain't never gonna get that again probably. We never gonna get to the game. The women's game has developed since Candace Parker has been in for the better.
But you know what society want? They want that great white hope. You know, what
It's
I'm
not
saying?
the great. It's not the great white hope.
It's a great white hope.
It's the simple fact. This girl was spectacular in college. You looking at a downfall of a league. WNBA has been on a downfall. So this is putting people in the stands. White, black doesn't matter. She putting people in the stands. I'm watching the Pacers game the other day. They showing her. Got to call it what it is.
You don't think it's like when like when Christian Laettner was in college and they was, you know, saying how much of a great college player. I think it's just going to be like the college effect.
NBA had Michael Jordan and all these All-Stars. They didn't need Christian Laettner.
That's what I'm saying. But if the league was trash, you know what I'm saying, they've been pumping Christian Laettner.
They need Caitlin Clark.
They need Caitlin Clark to be great. They just don't need her. She got to start playing better for them to start getting some more revenue in their pockets.
And I think she will.
But first off, she played for two of the best teams in the league. Both of them teams were in the conference finals of the conference last year. So you have to know once the players the defenders he playing become a little bit less efficient, she gonna be coming up with like 35 points a game, 12 assists.
All in all, fuck them hoes.
Okay, I'll let him get that in. But it's like if LeBron James, instead of playing the Kings in this opening, he played the Lakers. You know, it's kind of like you playing the best fucking team. Like, how you expect it to look like?
And that motherfucker, Dejar, I don't even know her name. I follow on Instagram now. Little cute woman from Connecticut Sun. Boy, that might get me in trouble. God damn.
That's one thing about the WNBA I like to mention, though. Back to saying fuck them hoes, but the one thing that makes it better, the WNBA has gone from a sexier image to get men to watch.
That's why
they get men watching.
Everybody know I'm a marketing fucking genius, though. I tell them all the time, get in contact with me. I will help they league. The uniforms got to be a little bit more tighter. You know what I'm saying?
So this what they got, Mike. They got them walking into the arena now. You see them walking into the arena. So that's what you getting to see now. So they wearing their
skimpy shit.
Yeah. But even the manly body ones are trying to look.
Yeah, but how many lesbian vests I want to see with like she got a fucking shirt off with a motherfucking vest? How many of those I want to see? Like I don't think I want to see too many more of those. I mean, they do got like what's the chick that's
you got to take the manly with the feminine.
The queen that was I'm saying that because I mean I'm not trying to get in trouble. The queen that's they got from the Sky, Angel Reese. She's like a model, like since I think it's all good and the social media stuff.
Hey, I want to go to some Sky games though. I want to get some preferential treatment. But Angel Reese can't run for shit. G, she dragged her motherfucking legs. She uncoordinated. You like a motherfucker. But she's gorgeous.
If it wasn't for the hype, Angel Reese should took her ass back to school.
But she got to learn to get better offensively though. Yeah. She's a good hustle player. Like she reminds me of like Dennis Rodman of the '90s area when he was with the Bulls. She could be that type of person because she kind of can't play for real though. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to sound
she
bad.
the woman.
Like
she the woman version of the two Move Levine.
She like the Morris twins in one. Like the fucking. Yeah, I guess, but we wish them much success. But we'll see. That's kind of like a time will come, will give us more of an answer.
I still want some tickets from the Sky though. You know what I'm saying? I can't keep promoting y'all.
Buy three Happy Meals, you get some tickets.
Not no more. The tickets we got at the game we went to last year, it was $50. They $375 now. Damn, near $400 now for those same tickets from last year to this year.
Okay, well we'll see, man. I'm not paying them highest tickets. Not to get back on the draft, but to talk about it. You think this is like one of the weakest drafts ever?
Nigga, Bronny James might go a lottery pick. Yes.
So you just picking up Bronny James.
Could I make this a broader statement?
Yeah.
I think that most people don't like to mention it, but the NBA is on a downfall.
Thank you.
Last year, weak draft, they said. The year before, weak draft, they said. And it's true. you're gonna get 3 or 4 people out the mold. Let's put it like this: you could be undrafted in the NBA and still help take your team to the championship. Look at Miami a few years ago. Mm-hmm. That's the thing about the NBA. It doesn't matter.
It seems like Miami the only one that makes the proper picks because like each time they draft a rookie, they actually can play.
Thing is, half of the time they ain't even have to pick these guys. Let's just get these roster fillers.
Yep.
So when I say looking at a weak draft,
I gotta stop you. It starts from AAU, man.
I was about to get.
I apologize. Go on, then, brother. Go on, then.
It starts from when they're young.
Yeah.
There's no practicing anymore.
Yeah.
You're just playing games.
Yeah.
Not only that, you have to have a YouTube video of you showing skills that you're playing against these low teams. They said, some kid the other day scored 47 points, only missed 1 shot. They didn't tell me who he was playing against. Is he playing against another top player? Who's he playing? No,
I think he's playing Bogan in high school.
He might have been playing me, that little nigga at the Crocs I was playing against. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He got off, man. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't stop him.
It starts from there. The treatment to these kids. If you get an NIL deal when you in high school, where are you working? Like, where's the hard work at? There's no hard work. That's why NBA players that have fathers or mother that play professional sports are coming up. Before, remember, there used to be the people you hardly never used to talk about.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Let's take it back to Bronny then. Is that why Bronny is better than he should be? Because his dad has had him being trained since he was a baby?
That's why Bronny is in the position that he's in now. But when it comes to Bronny, he doesn't have a position. Going back, I never said Bronny's weak. Bronny's never there. I said he's not ready.
You insinuated though, nigga.
Nah,
you insinuated.
He's not ready.
I'm insinuate the nigga ain't ready. I'm gonna say it. The nigga is, but what they did with Bronny, which was good, they did enough exposure. So we got enough YouTube clips of him. We see him. We kind of want to root for him because we seen him growing up.
Bronny, ever since he played as a little kid, has been on the team with a guy that was way better than him.
Facts.
Every team. That just shows you what his dad's doing for him. You don't have this great skill set yet, but follow these guys, get your name out there.
I found the perfect person for Bronny to follow. What's the white boy who won the dunk contest?
Matt McClung?
Max. If he follow Matt, whatever the fuck the white nigga name is. If he follow him,
White Jesus.
Yeah, he become a better player though. But he just got to be more consistent. Bronny need to join the dunk contest, win it, show that he can dunk on the motherfucker here and there. But then he could get on the team legitly then and become a 3-and-D guy that I think he should be.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna be Bronny James' career in a nutshell. He's gonna get drafted to the Lakers. Unrestricted, didn't get drafted.
No, he gonna get drafted.
He's gonna be the last pick.
They're gonna use the second round pick.
They're gonna use the second round pick, or he's not gonna get drafted. He's gonna do summer league. He's gonna win the summer league MVP somehow. The first person that scored 12 and 2 to win the MVP summer league.
I'm about to put it just like this: Bronny James gonna get drafted to the Lakers.
Yep.
They're gonna be playing the Dallas Mavericks. Luka is gonna lose the ball. Bronny somehow is going to skip it, get it, take it down. His dad's going to run. He's going to throw it off the backboard, dunk it. It's going to be a poster everywhere. Bronny going to have another so-called cardiac arrest, and he's going to retire and be done with the game.
Yeah, so he's gonna.
I don't see none. You might be right, though, but I know Bronny only has 3 to 4 years in the league.
He ain't got that shit.
No, he gonna get 3 to 4 years in the league. Because his daddy going to play 2 more, so that's his 2.
He better wait out for Bryce.
And then they going to keep him 2 more years. Just to show that he stayed in spite of his dad being gone, and then he gonna retire.
Look, this is gonna be his teams: the Lakers, Cleveland, and then he gonna somehow end up in the 76ers and get waived. That's it. That's his career in a nutshell.
You back to the whole draft being weak. It's because the American game is becoming weak.
Yeah, they not.
Europeans are taking over basketball for the simple fact that they're being coached and they're working hard. And that it's unfair because you could become a professional at 13, 14 years old. Here, you can't do that.
I'm gonna tell you this though. Going back to Caitlin Clark, I had Micah yesterday dribbling with her left hand around the block. I ain't tell you no lie. And then we went around with her right hand, you know what I'm saying, because she left-handed, but I wanted to get comfortable. So I had to dribble with her left hand first. Then we went back to our right hand. We crossed over again, another block. So I'm having my daughter practice, and everybody else, these parents need to have their kids practice too. AAU coaches cannot raise your child to become a great professional.
Unless they join the Empire AAU team. I'm picking up kids. I might pipe a few mothers, you know what I'm saying? It's all cool. It's all cool. I'm trying to help the kids, you know? They got to see me wake up in the morning and stuff.
Ask the moms where you really want your son to go.
Yeah, you know.
How far
you want to grow. We learning negotiation, stuff like that. So if you want your kids to join the Empire Marketing AAU team, you know, hit me up in the email. You know what I'm saying? I take donations and house calls.
I was being serious though, nigga. We need to have these kids practicing more instead of just highlights, man. You have to have structure to build a frame and build a building and build a window.
As I mentioned in the past before, they need to start letting the high school kids go back to the NBA draft so we could phase out the weak-ass motherfuckers.
But then
college game is good.
No, but I'm saying you letting a fucking 18-year-old go in the league who's not ready. Now, I'm not knocking them getting paid while they're doing it, though. But at the same time, it ain't my kid. So fuck them.
I got a PSA. I'm about to say fuck them. PSA, fuck them. The NBA was better when you were NBA and college was better when you was phasing out these kids. Let them decide to go to the NBA. They suck. They become a star. You got them out. They're no longer in college wasting other people's time. You got to look. There's so many people in college that played 2-3 years and they were good NBA players. Now they go
But see, that's the thing. You draft off potential. I don't want to steal something from Gilbert Arenas, but I have to. The older you are and you leave college, the more film they have on you that they dissect your weaknesses and everything. So you show them a year or two of film, go on the draft, develop your game, become a better pro than you would staying in the college for 4 years. Only motherfucker that helped stay in the college for 4 years was Tim Duncan. That's it, and that's all. So,
I'm not saying this should stay 4 years.
Citizenship.
I'm not saying you should stay 4 years. But for us watching these players every year, and I watched the draft like clockwork. And see half of these people in the first round, 2-3 years later, they gone.
It's work ethic too also. They didn't get that from AAU and all that. So the European players are practicing after games, before games, like treating like a real job. These American kids are treating this shit like it's fucking fun. Being a professional is not fun. You have to put your craft.
They treating this shit like selling drugs now. This is the new drug game, playing basketball. They don't want to go to no practice. You know, they jump the team to team, block to block. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas don't want to learn how to cook that shit.
There's a guy playing for Kansas right now. He been to 4 high schools. He's on his 3rd college.
Wow.
Like, come on now.
Hold on. I'm finna switch the game up on y'all, though. Who y'all got for these game 7s? New York, Indiana, Denver, and T-Wolves. Who you got?
I'm taking Denver and Indiana. Indiana, to me, is garbage as hell because they should have never been in the game 7.
Every team they beat is injured like a motherfucker. Like
Indiana?
Yeah, they trash. Like first they beat fucking Milwaukee. They was injured like a motherfucker. They might beat the Knicks because they injured. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The team is trash.
I think Indiana gonna win, but I don't think they deserve to be there. It is what it is. You can't help injuries.
Yeah, you can't help it.
But for them to be in the game 7 when the Knicks missing of their main
No,
players,
OG and Hart supposed to play though.
But
OG is the reason that they even in the predicament that they in though, I believe.
So you missing Mitchell got hurt. They starting center.
Soft. I like the white boy who think he black. Harstein.
But defensively he sucks.
Oh yeah.
What is it? Anunoby. Bogdanovich off the bench. Randall forever ago. Brunson playing on one foot.
Randall for to get traded though, but go on, continue.
But they could get something out of him. You paying him, you put him to work. But he can't. So you missing a slew of players, and somehow the Pacers still haven't closed this game out. I mean,
So
close
why you
this
think
out.
they gonna win then?
Because the Knicks, who they got?
Bronson, nigga.
Brunson can't do
Bronson.
it.
Oh, hold on.
Brunson can't
Hold
do it by
on.
himself.
Hold on. I'm about to take it back around to Bronny. Bronny need to try to be like Bronson. 6'1" nothing.
But you
and
wanna-
just show nothing
But-
but heart.
point guard his whole life,
but you
though.
want to know something? Brunson also played either 2 or 3 years in college and won two college championships. Went to the Mavericks, had to practice with Luka every day. Luka got injured. He stepped up. That's how Brunson got there.
On that, you right.
Bronny, 4 points in college, 1 year. 4 or 5 points in college, 1 year. Gonna go to the NBA, sit behind somebody that's not too good. Remember, not too good.
So to be fair, he was averaging 5 white bitches a week, and
5. Who, Bronny?
Bronny's averaging 5. You
Five
did more than
five
Bronson.
white bitches in some snow.
Yeah. He had a bad batch. They just need him. He had a bad batch. Stepped on shit. You know what I'm saying?
Stay at your daddy's steroids.
Oh.
You ain't ready for that, kid.
Oh. You going there? I don't know. Now tell me if you ready to go there. I'll go there with you.
Hey,
They did find a case
hey.
that said LJ on it. Now, I don't know who the fuck that was. It wasn't for Larry Johnson or none of the niggas out the league.
P-
It was in Savannah bag, so you never know.
Was it Savannah bag?
Baby, you not an all-star. Carry this for me.
Oh, so you saying LeBron is on that juice?
I wouldn't be shocked.
But
They said
It would-
Allen Iverson back in the day was on that.
But guess
I never
what?
believed
But
it.
guess what?
It was off Hennessy and Coke. nigga.
It won't do nothing for his game
Right.
except help his longevity. Skill wise, you can't help because that man jumper been broke for 21 seasons.
So I want to dig deep into that then. So how is it that he hasn't got caught?
As
Or-
Cause the NBA
As,
don't want him
as
to
I
get
talked
caught.
before, as a business, the NBA won't let nothing happen to this guy.
So Major League Baseball said, "Fuck it, take down our 2 greatest home run hitters, and we gonna bounce back."
Because the fans are still going to watch. Why did they let that happen in baseball? You got to remember, there was a strike, in 94? There was a strike. You got to remember, this is the all-American fan for baseball. And when you see people back then fighting over, oh, we need more money, the ratings went down. They let Sammy and McGuire juice it up because that's how I even started watching baseball. There's people that never watched it wanted to watch that going on. And they took the 2 Midwest teams
Yeah,
and let them build
All-American
up.
teams.
Yeah, let them build that shit up. And look where baseball is today.
Yeah,
Steroid
running it.
steroid era was the best era.
And they got an iPhone in his arm and shit. The nigga pitching in, fucking hitting.
Talking about the Jap.
Yeah, the jab. All right, so
He don't know how to speak English ever since that betting started. That betting scandal started.
Me don't know. All right, so let's talk about this upcoming NFL. Well, since most of us is Bears fans, I wouldn't say everybody here is a Bears fan.
I like wiping my feet on that bare rug. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Who the fuck you root for, nigga?
I don't have a favorite team.
You from Chicago?
No, I'm from Riverdale.
That makes it fucking worse.
If I would have said I'm from Chicago, any other thing, nah, bro, you from Riverdale.
Right. You know I would have said that.
Exactly. Exactly.
All right, so our Lord and Savior Caleb Williams, how many games he gonna win this game?
I personally got us winning maybe 12 to 13. It depends on about how his development at the end of the season is, because we have division games at the end of the season. It's gonna be rocky at the beginning, but I think the development is gonna be great.
Hey, you think he gonna come out in that pink dress first game? Some pumps.
See that disrespectful ass
Some
nigga.
pumps.
Hey, you don't disrespect my quarterback like that. I gotta go T on him. That's my quarterback.
I know what games they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose to the Bengals. They're gonna lose
49ers.
49ers. They're gonna lose to
So this is the thing
they're
about
definitely losing to Detroit this year.
So this is the thing about football.
Green Bay every fucking year.
That sounds good, but you don't know who's gonna be injured.
Yeah, that's true. It is that fact.
Aaron Rodgers played 2 seconds. Jets is done. How many games did what's his name Burrows play for Cincinnati?
8 or 9.
Was it? You talking about 8 or 9 games, or are you picking the Bears record?
Oh, you heard what I said. I said we winning 12 this year. All right. And we play Burrow and them in preseason, so I ain't worried about that.
Catch us in Houston. We're going to be out there. We might do the podcast out there. Catch us in Houston. We're going to check out that game.
Wear your Caleb Williams jersey with your pink nails so you can stand out.
First off, what's wrong with them? I'm not going to defend them on having
And
pink
we're having
nails.
a wet T-shirt contest with them guys podcast shirts. If you,
Caleb, you cannot join. You cannot join,
no
Caleb.
No Caleb Carter.
You got a game to play.
No Caleb Carter. All share swoops.
I'm going to tell you this, Caleb. If you are that way, it's okay, brother. Just come on out. We still going to support you in Chicago. You know what I'm saying?
No, they not.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. No Diddy.
They gonna get you like my man's from Missouri. Get you up out of there quick.
Who you talking about?
Was it
Yeah,
Sam from Missouri?
Yeah.
He was a top linebacker until he was kissing a little white boy. Couldn't get a job.
Caleb, don't come out them goddamn pink nails, though, boy. I tell you that now. All right? I can go black. Don't just do black.
But
Black or orange.
But real talk, my perspective even on Caleb Williams is I don't know if he's going to be good or not. This is the reason why. It goes to his college coach. His college coach coaches these kids to be college players, the NFL players. If you look at the top 3 players that he had, minus Jalen Hurts, because Jalen Hurts had 3 years in Alabama. You have my man out of Arizona. You had Caleb Williams, and you got my man out of Bucks now. What's his name out of Arizona, the quarterback? Kyler Murray.
You got Kyler.
Kyler, they had to put in his contract for him to even learn a playbook.
First off, nigga, have you played Call of Duty? All right. Say
hell
less.
What the hell they got?
What the fuck they got to do with anything? What the fuck?
Call of Duty real, nigga. That shit real.
I see
nigga.
somebody got paid for the advertisement. Some nigga making side money.
Look, have you ever heard of Blue Chew, nigga?
Nice eye watch, Mike. So to me, I don't know what's happening because every quarterback he's so far put in the NFL has struggled tremendously in the beginning. They get better over time.
But you got to go by what they put into it. You always get what you put into anything, though.
I'm just saying you got to look at the coach, you got to look at the player. You have to.
You get away with that shit anywhere but Chicago. We ain't gonna play for that shit. We'd get his ass up here like we got Phil's punk ass about this motherfucker.
I still think y'all should have kept Fitz.
Man, fuck that running.
Should have kept Fitz.
Fuck that running quarterback. Fake ass Randall Cunningham.
Should have kept that quarterback because when Fields has weapons all over the field, like you saw at Ohio State, he flourishes. They set up. Look what
that nigga can't throw you open for shit.
Look what the Texans
Fuck
did.
That shit.
Look what the Texans
did. We been having a good ass conversation.
Look what the Texans did with C.J. Stroud. We're gonna run the same stuff he used to run in college.
Facts.
And what is he doing now?
He's
Killing.
flirting.
Chicago, you're gonna run this kind of offense with these weak players.
No. They already came out and said they're gonna put some of what Caleb did in college and give him a little some pro level ready, and that's gonna be his offense.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we heard that before.
Fuck Justin Fields, nigga.
All right. On that note, I'd like to thank you guys for the show. This is Them Guys Podcast. Anything for you? You got anything you gotta want to shout out to Al while you're here? Or just we appreciate you on the show, man. Good content you was giving us.
I'd like to shout out the WNBA for showing a little more chest and a little more ass, tying up them shorts a little bit. It looks good when I'm seeing them layups nowadays. I might watch 10 games this year. I'm going to piggyback off my boy Mike when he buys some tickets, and I might go.
I ain't paying no $350 for no goddamn
Well, I
tickets,
guess we ain't going there. But thanks for having me, guys. It was a good time. Fuck the Bears. Fuck the Sox.
Disrespectful.
Go Cubs.
All right, we want to thank you. Anything you want to say before we get out of here, Mike?
Always follow me at Greatness MJ at all social media platforms. And also, Sean P. Diddy Combs, I hope they lock your punk ass up.
Free Diddy.